I'm Colin Fitzgerald with Arrowhead Camper Sales in Mayfield, Kentucky. We're going to look at our 2025 30DS FR3. This is a Class A motorhome by Forest River. We're going to go inside first. We'll discuss this again. 30DS FR3. I'm going to actually turn the air off in here too. I had it run until the last second. Just to keep it cool in here. It's a summer day in Kentucky. It can get pretty hot. We'll turn this off. Now, I'll pan around real quick and give you some general ideas while I'm talking. The 30DS has been by far the most popular floor plan that we have, used, sold in the FR3 lineup. This floor plan has undergone a lot of changes over the years. If you've researched this product or you're researching this now, you're going to notice that, really since 17, a major change in the product. This used to be the biggest they made. Now this may be one of the smallest, second, third smallest. So this is kind of like a competitor to the Thor Ace if you're looking at stuff. That's what it was originally designed to do. But it is a entry-level Class A with really a lot of features that we see even in the bigger ones. But sold this for 10 years. I want to try to point some stuff out. Some of the stuff may be things that I've seen change over the years that may mean nothing to you that are just getting involved with it. But I try to point that stuff out. So hopefully between 10 and 15 minutes long. We're not trying to show everything works, but we're not trying to spend 30 seconds pointing out sales gimmicks, just trying to walk you through it. So let's start up here at the cockpit. One of the biggest things I like about these, the Georgetown products, because this is a sister or cousin product of Georgetown, is the flat floor. There's no step up into it. Some Class A's, you'll have that where you've got a lip right in this area. This is flat. To me, it's safer and just less annoying at the most basic level. Up here at the front, they do it's a bed liner is what it is on the dog box here. So instead of having to contend with carpet or like a soft vinyl that those always end up scarring, tearing, and all that kind of stuff, this is durable. So may not be as pretty, but it's far more practical. Same thing up here. They put the rubber diamond plate look for the floor. The big debate's carpet or this. Yeah, carpet's warmer, a little more sound deadening, but it just wears over time, can get nasty. This is easy to clean. So everything has a plus and minus, but that's the reason why they do what they do. Of course, the new Ford chassis, we've been using this since 21 with the 7.3 liter V8 Godzilla engine. It's been good to us so far. I have nothing of note to complain about there. Hydraulic leveling jacks. It says electronic leveling, but of course it's hydraulic ran. One of the things I like about the way FR3 does their front cockpit. There's only so many things you can do when you're all using the same chassis, but two things they do I like. They do roller shades instead of a curtain. I cannot stand a curtain. If a curtain is here and I want to block the sun, really with this, all I got to do is just bring it down until I block the sun, create shade. The curtain, I got to block the whole window. It's incredibly, in my opinion, incredibly dangerous. It's inconvenient. It flops around and hits me. I don't like it. I like a shade, whatever. They also do really small A-pillars in the corners. A lot of products, for some reason, I have no clue why, will make those twice as big as that. Kills your point of view, field of view. I think FR3 does a good job at that. Little rack over here for storing stuff. Maybe you got, maps and things. That's really gone away with the advent of phones and GPSs, but whatever. Store your stuff over there. Both sides. This side's got like a little workstation. If you have a passenger that wants to work here and work on things, there's an outlet right there. If you can see it, it's black, but it's right there. There's an outlet. Nice big Sony screen here. Again, this chassis is used in most Class A gassers. All Class A gassers. Nobody competing with it. So, pretty similar there. Front bunk here. It's electric. There's a switch right there. We can put that up and down, and I will do that for you real quick. I'm gonna wipe that screen again. It feels like something's on that screen. Maybe when I touched it earlier. So bear with me. I just don't like that looks dirty. Probably just my eyes. There's your bunk. I want to show you that. Storage up there, of course. I'm gonna leave it down. There's a ladder that goes right here to make it easy to get up there. Of course, half-time kids run and jump up there or whatever, but you got a ladder. Kitchen, living room area. Kind of the similar to what it's been. You've got your my goodness, your counter over here with your extension. Storage below. This pulls out and you've got more that comes off if you want, but you got a little extension there if you want. like FR3 is always done. You got storage behind your TV, really nice. GE, huge GE microwave here. I mean, that is just an absolutely massive microwave. Stove and ovens, GE as well. Really cool glass top stove cover. My goodness, I can't speak there. So that actually just completely comes off. But anyway, really cool glass top stove cover there. Across from that, your seating, theater seat option in this. It's got all sorts of support. And it even opens, you know, like electrically. So it's got heat, lumbar support, open and close, little accent lights. Really neat little seat there. 2 theater seats, of course. Big in the center. You got a center console to store stuff. Shades throughout. You know, roller shades. They even put little felt on the back side of it so it's not beating and banging against the metal, making a bunch of racket. You've got a motorhome and travel before, you know how that goes. The overhead lights actually are dimmable. So if you want to do that, you can. A lot of lights in these. They're super bright. The booth, one of the things FR3's done, really as long as I can remember, is the wraparound cushion. So you can lean up against it and kind of lounge in it. You can watch TV in that manner. So really cool. Both windows and the ends open up too, so you get a nice cross breeze there if the weather's good. FR3 does a good job showing their options. I'm gonna scroll through this, and that way y'all can pause it if you want at any point and read these. So I'm just going to slowly go down this. You can see the features that they want to highlight because I will not remember every one of these. Storage below the booth as well. Again, no carpet throughout this unit, as you'll see. The fridge, this is a Norcold 12-volt fridge. Norcold has jumped in on it. Everybody's doing 12-volt now. If you've been around it, you know that. So Norcold 15 cubic foot refrigerator here, gas electric. Look, I did it. Norcold is synonymous with gas electric. It's not gas electric, it's 12 volts. So they're on the 12 volt game. So I'm excited about that. It looks really cool. Max Air fan here in the kitchen instead of the old regular style that we used to have. Line guard gateway there. Here is your pantry. So a good pantry here because that's not a massive 20, something ridiculous over to the side, 20 cubic foot. You still get a pantry there, so that's nice. In the hallway here are our slide switches, monitor panel, Arctic Pack, which is our heated tanks, gen switch, water pump, and water heater switch as well. Got lights here in the hallway, glass shower doors, good size shower here, skylight in it. Across from that is our toilet and sink. So nice amount of storage, really did a good job here. This has a power fan in it. Used to, it was just a vent. I can't remember what year that changed, but this opens up and latches there if you want, so you can have an area to walk from the shower to the bathroom. Second slide here, they've changed this up a little bit. You've got that little hole right there that lets you have a CPAP machine up here. There's an outlet up there, it's in the middle. There's an outlet up here, and so you can have the CPAP and it comes down through there. So that's a neat way to do that. Outlets on both sides. As you can see, little nightstands on both sides as well. We have the combo washer dryer in this. You don't have to do it. We just got it in this one. 2 airs on this one. The front air has a heat pump in it as well, but 2 airs in this. Wall of storage. I like they put a window there. Some products will have a floor plan similar with no window. It just feels really enclosed. And a huge window on the back, so it makes it really feel open. You can walk around the side of the bed here. I don't remember what iteration of FR3 changed to that. But of course, if you're looking at used ones, some of the used ones, you have to have a huge ledge there, which can be pretty annoying, especially if your mobility's impaired. I'm 32 and it annoys me, and I'm not impaired. So keep that in mind. That's something that can be different. Here at the entry point, there's a solar controller on this for the solar panels. You've got, again, the bunk switch. You've got right here a battery heater area for the battery area, and then you've got battery disconnect, awning, entry step, and then the awning light. That is also the a battery monitor right there. So there's a lot of 12 volt stuff. FR3 has recognized that a lot of people now are wanting to boondock, especially since COVID and the explosion of campground usage. So they've tried to add a lot of features here that even for y'all that are seasoned campers, you may be annoyed with the amount of camping that's going on or whatever at your local campsite. Hey, get off and try something different. So that is one of the things they've tried to really push. I'm gonna back up and show you this just to give you a scan of it. Big electric awning on this, LED strip, slide covers. Can't really think of anything of note out here. Outside TV, that's changed. Outside TV here. This is going to be our battery area. A lot, as you can see, a lot going on here. These are actually, if I remember right, yeah, 2 of them. 2 lithium batteries on this. So, I mean, again, just that's, if you don't know, if you're new to this, or you don't boondock, you're not going to appreciate that. But if you're off the grid, 2 100 amp hour lithium batteries is just, that is an awesome amount. So again, some of this, it's even more than what I know, but I'm telling you, if you are one that wants to be off grid, you've got a good start here. Now, I'm not talking about running both airs and a water heater and electric. I'm talking about long-term general usage. You've really got a lot of capacity. General storage compartments, I won't show you every one of these for the sake of boring you. They do this, they call it rotocast. It's a different, this plastic, the way this is done is called rotocast. I've always liked it because it doesn't rust like we see with steel or galvanized, whatever. And it's a light color, so generally it's easier to see in here. Sometimes you have black plastic and it's like you can't even see across it. So that's the ladder for the front bunk, by the way. They have little drain holes in each one of them if you do get water in it. So I've always liked the rotocast. By the way, there's an outside outlet and stuff. Again, some of the stuff, if you're new to it, or maybe you just don't care, but a lot of it I like. I always take these out when we do a PDI. I'd rather just be able to see all the valves. They're doing this because it does look cleaner. But back in there, you can see there's the pump, and also there are the valves on the back of the water heater for winterizing. One of the things I love about FR3 is it's so easy to access that. Regular water heater, I'm telling you personally, as a guy who camps, as a guy who works on these, that's not a negative. There's a reason these have lasted so long. They're just about foolproof. So I like a standard gas electric water heater. I can use it on either gas or electric. The tankless is gas only. So you're gonna find somebody else that tells you I'm wrong. Hey, that's the beauty of it. There's different options for different people. If you want one, you can swap one out for the other. You can see right here, there's more storage. That's actually a good look at this wrap that they're putting in here. Just trying to have some reflective. It's basically a heat blanket, what we're dealing with. Just trying to provide some additional barrier and heat retention. Back here at the back, this has changed, and I can't remember if it was 23s or 24s. It's just hard to remember. Your storage area, where the chassis is, you have a huge compartment here. It does not go all the way through, but it's a huge compartment right here. This is going to be a gas hookup. Yeah, a gas hookup there. Then they have a storage area back here at the back. Magnetic latches. I love they gone to slam latches a couple years ago. So much better than the old thumb latches. So again, just trying to make use of space as best they can. Receiver hitch on the back. 5,000 pounds, I think. Yeah, 5,000 pound hitch. Some wire connector already back there. Your fuel fill up, you can see that right there. I'm using one hand, so sorry for the bad view. MPS generator, this is 6,000, 50 amp service. You can see the transfer switch over here as well. So all that's nice and neat right there. We've liked the MPS generator. Got a remote start on it. It's just, I mean, obviously it's kind of like the Onan style, but it's an inverter style generator. If you're into tech, you ought to read about that, how it works. It creates DC power and inverts it to 110. So if you like that kind of stuff, they have a lot of cool stuff to read about it. Here's your water compartment. Pretty well what we've been using for a while now. Black tank flush, your water inlets, and then your valve. You can see right there, there's your, your inlet termination point and your valves right there. These are the same compartments we looked at basically on the other side. So there's your pass-through. Small compartment, that's your propane. All right. Side cameras right here. Now we're back around to the front of the unit. I'll back up, you can see this side of it. So 2025 30DS FR3 Class A motorhome. The link in the description goes to our website. Has probably between 30 and 40 pictures there. Pricing, technical specs, other things that you might want. Or you can call or text our family. Our number's in the description. We'll be happy to help you. Again, on behalf of my family and Arrowhead Camper Sales, our dealership, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and like this. Again, thank you. Have a great day. We appreciate it.